Every year, brilliant minds come together for 1 week in the Sonoran Desert to showcase and celebrate the growing innovation, creative, and entrepreneurial ecosystems of the Southwest. Led by Startup Tucson and Ranch House Media, TENWEST Impact Festival unites our audiences to gain the knowledge and inspiration they need to make a difference within their own careers and communities. Welcome to TENWEST Talks, our podcast where we broadcast the TENWEST mission and vision to the world.
All right, well, here we are, TENWEST 2023. So Liz, I was just giving a little brief introduction, as you will, to you.
Oh, okay.
I said Liz is the CEO, Chief Executive Officer
Yep.
of Startup Tucson. Mm-hmm. How many years now?
I joined in 2016. So what's that make this, 7?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I don't know. I think it's 7.
7 sounds
So
right.
I joined 2016 as the COO. I joined 2 weeks before TENWEST that year. So my first 2 weeks on the job, we ran TENWEST.
And tell me about that TENWEST. I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was still in the middle. It wasn't at the convention center yet. That was year 2, so it was still pretty small.
Okay.
We used our now current offices. They weren't our offices at the time.
Okay.
So we used the Forge at Roy Place building for sessions. We closed the street on Pennington and had a mini little street party every night with happy hour.
Okay.
We did idea funding that year at the TEP building.
Okay.
In one of their big ballrooms.
The big new fancy one?
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We did idea funding, other parts of idea funding at the Scottish Rite.
Okay, cool. A little Masonic energy.
Yeah.
Freemasons.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, and what was
It was fun. It was super grassroots at the time. Not that it's not now, but it was very, Startup Tucson's team, I think I was the first full-time employee. So, they had 2 other part-time employees. They had a ton of volunteers, and it was all run by a committee of community volunteers. So there were 40 people, and each person took a different section and kind of helped pull it all together. And that was the beauty of how TENWEST kind of came to be, because it was all different parts of the community. There were people that were from the Arts Foundation, there were people that were from the U of A, there were people that were from Pima, and everybody brought a little bit of what they were working on to the fest.
Okay. And what was the highlight keynote that year?
We didn't used to have keynotes
no
like
keynotes?
that. No, because there was no grand stage. It was a lot of little mini sessions that you kind of went around to.
Okay. And what was just the highlight
of the first year?
Yeah.
For me, it was the community. I had been doing such kind of more removed work from Tucson. So I was doing a lot of international stuff before I was with Startup Tucson.
As a lawyer?
As a lawyer.
Oh, she knows a lot.
as a research attorney. And so I was doing a lot of
that
trainings.
Sounds fun.
It was fun. We did a lot of, it was fun. Research attorney sounds boring, but it was fun. We did a lot of trainings in Vietnam and parts of Mexico, and I traveled a ton, but it was all with not Tucson people. We'd go and train, judges in Mexico, and we'd take some lawyers from here, but I wasn't really all that connected to the community. So I think
you got
the first
all up in that community.
Yeah. I joined TYP, Tucson Young Professionals, and then kind of got the bug, and then caught the bug.
Who gave it to you?
Dylan Walker.
Is he from Startup? OG?
Dylan was OG TENWEST, one of the original founders.
Shout out Dylan. Shout out.
Yeah.
Who else? Who founded it? Who else? You should give him a
Greg Teasdale, Justin Williams, Tony Ford. Those were kind of the OG Startup Tucson. Courtney Fay.
Okay.
She was part of that team at the beginning.
Shout out to the OGs.
Shout out to the OGs.
Laid the foundation.
Yeah, and then those 40 volunteers that just did a ton at the beginning.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And do you see some of them this morning yet?
Yeah, some of them are here already. Some of them can't attend every year.
Okay.
Still come every year.
That's what's up. I bet they're I bet this could be better.
No, they're all wow, you're at the TCC now. We used to dream about being at the TCC, but it was, we didn't have any budget back then. So shout out to our sponsors who helped us blow it up, and Cloud, who gave us this beautiful podcast space that we would have just been dreaming about.
Yeah.
in 2016.
Cloud. I gave Cloud some shout outs. I gave the sponsors some shout outs too. I said, it doesn't take a village, it takes a city.
It takes a state.
It takes a state. It takes a region. All right? That's where we're headed here. And actually, on that note, very excited that we were able to bring in the most, it seems to me, the most ever folks from outside Tucson. We're talking Phoenix.
Yeah.
We're talking Sonora, Mexico. And we got them well represented up in here this year.
Yeah, we definitely do.
And that's what I'm talking about, because really we just live in the Sonoran Desert, which happens to be the most biodiverse and longest inhabited part of the whole United States. And it was actually here in Tucson, Arizona, which was the last city that was a part of Mexico before someone came up and bought it or something like that. So
something like that.
Yeah, it could have been worse. I don't know. But very rich piece of the earth here. Appreciate you. Looking forward to a great week at TENWEST. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Liz,
it's going to be great. Good
thanks
energy
for being
this morning.
such a great leader and visionary. And
thanks, man.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, it really is. With you too.
Thank you.
TENWEST is bigger and better because of Ranch House.
Cheers. Let's end it on that.
Cheers.
See y'all later.
TENWEST Impact Festival is produced by Startup Tucson and Ranch House Media. The 2023 edition is presented by the Arizona Commerce Authority and brought to you by Arizona Arts Live and Pima Community College. The TENWEST podcast is made possible by Cloud Microphones. To learn more and view the full list of sponsors and partners, visit tenwest.com.